Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Alexandra, your host for today's webinar presented by Nearity. Thank you for joining us today to explore the latest advancements in video conferencing technology. We're thrilled to have participants from all around the world, all united by our passion to innovation. Throughout this webinar, we will be examining the cutting-edge tools and technologies that are transforming the way we connect, communicate, and collaborate remotely. Today, we're delighted to introduce you to Nearity, a trailblazing provider for video conferencing solutions. This hour-long session is intended to introduce you to Nearity's dynamic suite of products and innovative approaches to video conferencing, which promise to unlock new levels of engagement and interactivity in your remote collaborations. So join us on this exciting journey of discovery as we discuss the latest trends and technologies in the world of video conferencing. So now please get prepared for an informative session filled with insights and valuable discussions. First, let's take a quick look at our agenda for today's webinar. The first part will be a brief introduction to Nearity, and the second part will be Nearity's speakerphone introduction and demonstration. And the last part will be Q&A session. Now let me start by giving you a brief introduction to Nearity. Founded in 2018, Nearity is an innovative solution provider for distance collaboration, with audio as our core competency. We're on a mission to bring people and institutions nearer to each other by highly sophisticated audio-visual gears. With Nearity's self-innovative full duplex AI noise suppression, de-reverberation, industry-leading daisy chain, and beamforming algorithm and technology, being clearly heard is perfectly realized. Empowered by pioneering audio technology, combination of deep learning and traditional signal processing, we can offer full portfolio from entry-level to high-end solutions to help distance collaboration easier, more affordable, and efficient. Now let's move on to the next session. Our technical support specialist, Perry, will introduce you our products. Now let's welcome.
Okay, hello everyone. This is Perry with Nearity. Thank you so much for joining the webinar. And we are very excited to be talking to you today. Now I'm gonna pull up my site here. Just a moment. Okay. What am I gonna introduce today is about our Nearity speakerphone series product. So my presentation includes 4 parts. So the first part about Nearity speakerphone family. So I will show you the speakerphone model that we have right now. And the second part is about the product introduction. So I will show you the detailed product information about those speakerphones. And the third part is about the solution. So in this part, I will show you how to do the appropriate product selection in different size conference room. And the last part is about the case share. So I will show you some successful cases that we did before. Okay, so now let's move to the first part. Okay, by the way, so if you have any question during the meeting, you could just type in the chat and I will try to answer your question in the Q&A session. Okay. So here you can see this is the speakerphone models that we have right now. Currently, we have 5 speakerphone models. So for various series, we have the A11. Yeah, here we can see in the video, this is the A11. And also for the Pro series, we have the A20. A20 is this one. And we have the A20S. This is an A20S, which is a new model that we just released in this year. And also we will have the A22. So the A22 is not released, and it probably will release in the 3rd quarter. And also we have the A21S. So this is the A21S, and now I'm using the A21S to pick up my son. Okay, so let's say the value series. So A11 is like an entry-level speakerphone, and the difference between A11 and other speakerphone models that from specification point of view, A11 is like will be the lower end than other speakerphone models. And also, there's another difference is that A11 does not support the daisy chain. So normally we use it as a standalone device, and usually we use it in the hunter room or small size conference room. Okay, and for the Pro series, the first is A20. So A20 is our flagship model, and it's been released for a while, and we have sold it a lot in the past 2 years, and in both China and the overseas countries, and it's really popular. And in this year, we will have 3 new models: A20S, A22, and A21S. A20S is like an upgraded model based on A20. We use the upgraded hardware and audio technology on this one. So A20S will have better audio performance than A20. Okay, and A22 is like almost the same as the A20S because they use the same hardware and audio technology. And the only difference is that A22 support the Bluetooth connection, which means that you could connect the A22 to your PC via Bluetooth. So you can somehow simplify the connection. And the last one is A21S. So A21 is our highest level speakerphone, and we use our best hardware and audio technology on it. So this model has the best audio performance. And also later in the second part, we will do some audio demo. So we will show you the audio performance of the A21. So you guys could see how powerful this A21 is. Okay. Now let's go to the product introduction part. So the first model is A11. So here you can see all our Nearity speakerphone have 5 buttons on the surface of the device: volume up, volume down, mute button, answer button, hang up button. Okay, and for A11, it uses 4-element omnidirectional microphone array, and it supports 4 meter sound pickup range. And also, our Nearity device uses the standard UVC protocol. So all our Nearity devices are compatible with the mainstream video conferencing platform like the Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, WebEx, and so on. Okay, and next is A20. So here you can see this is the hardware structure of A20. So the lower part of the device, those are the microphones. So we use 18 mains omnidirectional microphone array on it, and the upper part of the device is the speaker. Okay, and A20 supports 5 meters sound pickup range, and also we use a lot of our own audio algorithm on it, like the full duplex, dereverberation technology, echo cancellation, noise suppression, and so on. Okay, and also the A20 uses the hidden point design, which means all the ports are in the bottom of the device, like the power point, and also 2 network ports, which used to do the daisy chain. And also there's the USB Type-C port, so you could connect the A20 to your PC via the USB cable. So if you have only one A20, you just need to connect the USB cable to the PC. So the PC will charge the A20, and the A20 does not need to connect to an external power supply. Okay. And another main feature about A20 is that it will support the daisy chain. So up to 5 units A20 could be cascaded in one system. Here you can see the topological graph. So we could use the Ethernet cable to connect those 5 unit A20 together. And then the first big A20 use the USB cable to connect to the PC. And one thing to be noted here is that the first unit A20 has to connect to the external power supply because the PC cannot charge those 5 unit A20. The power is not enough. Okay. And next is A20S and the A22. As I mentioned just now, the only difference between these 2 models is that A22 supports the Bluetooth connection with the PC. Okay, so now let's see the detailed parameters. So both these models use the 8-element omnidirectional microphone array, and they also support the 5 meter sound pickup range. And also we use the upgraded hardware and the audio technology on these 2 models. For example, like the AI noise reduction algorithm. So this algorithm is fully based on the deep learning technology. So it can effectively reduce the intermittent noise like the sound of the key stroke and mouse click. Okay. And next is A21S. So A21S also uses the 8-element microphone array and support 5-meter sound pickup range. And we use our best audio algorithm. We use a lot of deep learning technology on this model. So this one has the best audio performance. It can effectively eliminate more than 300 types of noise. Okay. And also, A21 supports decision up to 4 units. But if you use a PoE injector, we could cascade up to 8 units in one system. So it can greatly extend the sound pickup range and cover a really large space. So one thing to be noted here is that the first unit A21 and the PoE injector, both of them have to connect to the external power supply. So the first power supply will charge the first 4 units A21, and the PoE injector will charge the last 4 units A21. Okay, and also, by the way, A21S is Zoom certified. It's Zoom certified. We got the Zoom certification recently. Okay. Okay, this slider shows the parameter comparison between different speakerphone models. For example, let's see the deep learning algorithm. Here you can see A20S and A22 use our AI 1.0 technology, so it will have better audio performance than the A20 and A11, and also the A21S use the enhanced AI 2.0 technology. So this model has the best audio performance. Okay. And also one thing that I didn't mention is about the speaker. So here you can see both A20S, A22, and A21 all use the 3-watt speakers. So those speakerphones will have the louder audio output than A20 and A11. Okay. Okay, next part is about the solution. So here you can see for different size conference room, for small room, small to medium-sized room, and the large rooms, we all have the appropriate solution to cover those scenarios. Okay, so now let's check it one by one. So the first is about a small size meeting room. So normally the room size is like 5 to 10 square meters. And for this kind of small room, we could use our V30 and together with our A11 speakerphone. So V30 is like a big webcam, and normally we install it on the top of the TV in the conference room. It has a 4K camera, and it's also supports 120-degree field of view. So with the advantage of the wide angle, so it could get the image. It will get the image of the whole meeting room. And it also supports auto framing. And this auto framing feature means the camera will automatically detect the number and the position of the participant in the meeting room, and it will frame everyone in a most appropriate view. Okay. And for the small to medium-sized meeting room, we could use V30 and together with 1 to 2 unit A20. So we could use the DC chain to cascade it 2 picks A20 and just put them on the conference table. Okay. And for the medium-sized meeting room, so the first solution is that we could use the C30R and together with 2 to 3 units A20. So C30R is like a video bar. Actually, it is an all-in-one device. It has a built-in camera, microphone, and a speaker. And it supports 8 megapixel resolution and supports 120-degree field of view. And it also supports 3 kind of AI modes, like speak checking, auto framing, and the split view. Okay, so when you have an online meeting with your colleague, you could use those AI modes. And also, there's another advantage if we use this solution, is that CCDR support the DC chain with the A20, which means you could use the Ethernet cable to connect the CCDR to the A20. Okay, so in this case, you only need to use one USB cable to connect to your PC, so it can simplify the connection. And another solution is that we could use our V410 PTZ camera and together with 223 pix A20. So our 410 PTZ camera supports 4 megapixel resolution, 120-degree field of view, and also support 10 times hybrid zoom, and also support the auto framing and the smart checking. Okay, so normally we install the 410 PTZ camera on the top of the TV. Okay, so it will get the view of the whole meeting room. Okay, and next is the large size meeting room. The normally the room size is over 30 square meters. So for such kind of scenario, we could use our V415 PTZ camera and together with 4 to 5 units A20. So our 415 PTZ camera support 8 megapixel resolution and also 15 times hybrid zoom, and also same as 410, it support auto framing, smart checking, okay, those features. So normally we could also same as the 410, we could install it on the top of the TV, or you could install it on the wall, because it supports the wall mount. Okay, we have the specific bracket for the wall mounting. And also for the A20, we could use the DC chain and cascade it like 4 to 5 units and just put them on the conference table. So you could have both audio and video. Okay, the last part is about the success cases that we did before. Here you can see this is our core customers. Actually, this is just a small part of the customers. Actually, we have accumulated hundreds of customer cases in the past few years, but we think those customers are just the most representative ones, so I just put them here. Like, for example, for the internet industry, we have the customer like ByteDance, Baidu, Meituan, Didi. Yeah, those are really big internet company in China. Also, we have other customers like the Barco, Hisense, Haio, Uniview. Yeah. Okay. And okay, this slide shows the actual photos that we took before at the customer site. We have deployed a lot of speakerphone in customers' meeting room. Okay, so those photos are for your reference. Okay, so that's all for the presentation part. So the next part is about the audio demo. So I will invite my colleague Alexandra to, and we will test the A21S together. Okay. Hello.
Hi, Perry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna test. First, we're gonna test the effect of the sound pickup range of the A21S. So I will test the audio effect at 1 meter, 3 meter, and 4 meters place. And you can hear my voice, and you can tell me how my voice sounds like on your side. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Just a minute. Okay, so here you can see A21S is here, and now I'm like 1 meter away from the device. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. And now I'm like 3 meters away from the device. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'm like 4 meters away from the device. So if you're thinking about someone who is sitting at the edge of the conference table, this is how their voice would sound like. Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, then I will come back. Okay, so Alexandra, how does my voice sound like?
Yeah, your voice sounds good under different distances. Thank you.
Okay, so you can hear my voice clearly, even I'm at 3 meters.
Clearly, very clearly. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So here we can see A21 have a really good effect about the sound pickup range. Okay, so now let's move to the second demo. So just a moment. So the second demo that I'm going to do is about, I will test the effect of the AI noise reduction feature. So I'm going to make some noise over this device, and I will try to talk over it at the same time. And let's see how much noise that A21 can cancel here, okay? Okay, just a moment. I'm going to adjust the zoom so you guys could see the device. Okay, so here you can see this is our A21S. Actually, this hidden function about A21 is that if I long press the mute button for 10 seconds, then I could disable the audio algorithm. Okay, just a moment. Okay, now here you can see the light changed to yellow, which means we have already disabled the audio algorithm. As you can see, I'm tapping on that, so my voice is coming through this device. Okay, so now I'm gonna make some noise. For example, like hand clap. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Knocking on the table. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Knocking the keyboard. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Like mouse clicking. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. And also, I'm going to use this electric drill to make some noise. This one is not common, but sometimes when the company is renovating, they definitely have this kind of noise. Okay. Yeah. So testing 1, 2, 3. Okay. So Alexandra, so can you hear those noise?
Yes, definitely. Very loudly.
Okay, so the next step that I will enable the audio algorithm. Okay, so I could just tap the mute button, so you can see the light change back to the green. So which means we have enabled the audio algorithm. Now I'm gonna make the noise again, and let's see if the A21 could eliminate those noise. Okay. So same as I did before, like hand clap. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Not the table. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Knocking the keyboard. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Mouse clicking. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Like noise of the electric drill. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Okay, so Alexandra, how about now? Can you still hear the noise?
No, I cannot hear the noise.
You cannot even hear the noise of the electric drill?
No, not a bit.
Okay, that's great. So here we can see that the A21 has a really good effect about the noise reduction. Okay. Okay. Now let's do the third demo. So so we will test the full duplex effect. Okay. So first we will test the alternate speech effect to demonstrate the voice signal transmission quality. Okay, Alexander.
Okay, yeah. How about reading the lines of Forrest Gump alternately?
Okay, sure. So I will go first. Life was like a box of chocolates.
You never know what you're going to get.
You have got to put the past behind you.
Or you can move on.
That's an awful lot you can tell about a person by their shoes.
Where they're going, where they've been.
Okay, so during this test, we took 2 turns to speak, and the audio quality was exceptionally clear. Next, we will proceed to test the simultaneous speaking feature. Hello, Alexandra. Shall we read the lines together once more?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's do it. Life was like a box of chocolates. You'll never know what
like
you
a
are
box
gonna
of
get.
chocolates.
You
You
have
never
got
know
to
what you're
put
going
the
to
past
get.
behind
You
you
have got to
before you can
put
move on.
the past
There's an
behind
awful
you
lot you
before
can
you
tell
can
about
move
a
on.
person by
There
their
is an
shoes.
awful lot you
Where
can
they're
tell
going,
about a
where they've
person
been.
by their shoes. Where they're going, where they've been.
Okay, great. Thanks, Alexandra. So here you can see during this test, we successfully demonstrated the full dual processing knowledge of our speakerphone, allowing simultaneous transmission and the reception of audio from both sides. This remarkable feature ensures that both parties can be heard clearly and without interruption. Okay, so yeah, we have finished the audio demo. Okay, so now let's move to the Q&A session.